Hello everyone, and welcome to Update 2 on an area of interest that is in the Atlantic Ocean here. This update is as of May 26th, 2020. We're going to be making updates on this and the Eastern Pacific Invest on the daily, and maybe even more frequently than that, depending on development. But let's begin here. This is the area of interest we're looking at in the Atlantic Ocean. 20% chance of development has been given in the next 5 days, although if it were to develop, it would likely do so within the next 2. It really only has 2 days left to develop before things do go downhill for it quite quickly. Conditions do not appear overly favorable for development, but it's not impossible. It has a very robust set of thunderstorms with it, and you can see on the satellite presentation to the left there, those reds and blacks, those are strong storms. So we have stronger storms with it, but we don't really have anything to organize just yet. We don't really have rotation there. If we start to see a spin on things, then things could escalate pretty quickly for this storm. But regardless of development, heavy rainfall and tornadoes are going to be concerns with this. So here are sea surface temperatures. We're starting with that. There's the Gulf Stream, pretty robust sea surface temperatures. The darkest orange that you see there along the Gulf Stream, that's 28 degrees Celsius sea surface temperatures. You only need 26 for a tropical storm. The center probably going to track over that, so you're going to have plenty of energy thanks to the Gulf Stream for this to develop. Wind shear, on the other hand, not looking anywhere near as good for it, with pretty unfavorable conditions there. If this were to develop, it would likely be pretty weak. Part of me even has doubts it would become a named storm if it were to develop. So let's talk about the eastern coast of the United States. Storm surge and wind damage remain pretty low as threats. Our flooding threat remains moderate, with a high upgrade still being on the cards, and the tornado threat also could receive an upgrade within the next day or two, depending on how the storm goes. We really have 2 more days that this could be of concern before this does move out, and that's primarily going to be for the South Carolina coastline. That small area of dark green you see there, that is where there is a good risk for tornadoes. That's where your highest risk is. It is the lowest risk category the Storm Prediction Center can issue, but that risk is there for tornadoes today. Tomorrow, that expands significantly inland and also includes some of North Carolina, Wilmington, Myrtle Beach, Charleston, all included within that marginal risk for tornadoes tomorrow. Also a marginal risk for wind gusts over 60 miles per hour. So all of these things are to be considered. You should be weather aware tomorrow if you're within these areas. Alright, well thank you all so much for watching. You can follow us on Facebook at Microcasting Tropical, on Twitter at Microcasting TRO, and on Instagram, just search Microcasting Tropical. You can also join our Discord server. We have a pretty great weather community over there. And with all that being said, again, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button down below. If you didn't like it, you know where that button is. And if you really like the content and you don't want to miss any of it, subscribe and hit that bell to turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss a new video. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. This is Microcasting Tropical, signing out.